Hey, thank you for taking your precious time to watch my YouTube videos. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that you can never miss any of my future uploads. Oh, it's Namnokia guys, and welcome back to yet another video. Sometimes I just go crazy, you know. Anyway, I just woke up some few minutes ago. I'm sure you can tell from my drowsy voice, my drowsy face. I mean, I just look like a total mess of a person. But that's not the topic of the video, is it? It never ends with me. I keep on saying that every time. But this thing has been on my mind since yesterday night, and I thought that today maybe I should talk about it. And what is it, you may ask? It is taking, or let's just say, not taking necessarily, it's criticism. Yeah, any form of criticism. I'm just here to talk about criticism in general. So, criticism, critics, okay? Let me begin by saying that the internet nowadays is full of people. I think this is just as a result of the internet that people are more opinionated than before, where I mean people's voices can be heard more than like in the past days where television was the main medium of entertainment. So it stands to reason out that everyone has their own opinion on things. But when I say, or let me just say, when I choose to talk about criticism today, it's because of something that hit me yesterday night. See, if y'all don't know, I'm a filmmaker, okay? I make films, I make 3D animated content once in a while. And I made a short film last year, so I'm just going to play a snippet of that short film on the screen right now.
Ulidhani hizi games zako hatutawejua?
Games gani ndio?
Si ndio?
Games gani?
I'm obviously going to leave a link in the description, so go watch it and then maybe you can come back here and subscribe to that channel also, okay? And some people were critiquing me on some issues about that short film. Okay, some of the issues are legit and I saw them. That's why I even chose to continue shooting a second episode. That's why I'm shooting a second episode, okay? So because also the issues being addressed or being raised are legit, and yes, I respect those honest opinions, but it got to a point I started getting a lot of critiques from people that I don't even know. They're just passing down critiques to other people or to my actors and bringing it to me. And some of those critiques got me, and I was like, okay, are these people filmmakers? Are these people successful filmmakers? Are these people in a popular TV or in a popular movie, so that they can give me their so-called professional advice on my film? Because let's face it, man, the film industry in Kenya is not that good and it's not thriving. I mean, you cannot say, let me just say, you cannot say you as an actor in Kenya earn more than a doctor with a PhD, because that's legit America, okay? That's where, I mean, it's in America where actors earn more than a lot of people, okay? And I'm not saying that, hey, oh yeah, we should all go to America. Oh, the thing is, okay, America has had a lot of time to grow. Let me stop comparing them to us. But the thing is, we don't have a thriving film sector in the country, and this is a problem, okay? So for me, it kind of comes odd where people who are not successful, or let's just say people from the struggling film industry in Kenya, are the people to give you advice on your film. And yes, don't take this wrong way. Let me just say, I respect everyone's opinions and everyone's critiques, okay? You have a mind of your own. You have your, goddamn, my phone wasn't on silent. Okay, as I was saying, you have a mind of your own, you can reason out your own stuff, and it's probably a good idea for me to put this phone on airplane mode because I'm going to keep on getting notifications. So that you have a mind of your own, and yeah. But the thing is, not every advice, let me just say, not every critique from everyone is good for you, okay? First of all, for me, I have a criteria as to how I reason out my criticism. don't expect me to take you so seriously talking about successful businesses, yet we are of the same age. You don't have a business yourself, you're unemployed yourself, we're just in the same level. Of course, I'm going to take some advice from you, but remember, you're not successful. So if someone who has a successful business, maybe let's say who has a successful business, this guy that owns to Rivers, yes, Chris Kirubi. Obviously, I'm going to take advice from Chris Kirubi more seriously than I take yours. And okay, let me just put this out of the way. It's not that I don't respect your opinions and critiques as friends. It's just that I have a head to reason out and know what is good for me. Okay, and no offense to any of my close friends or any of the people who are around me. That's just how life is. You need to learn from people who have already lived life more than you. Okay, because people who are of the same level, you can always learn some few new things about, or I mean with the people who are on your level, because also they're also learning from their older peers. But the thing is, the most professional, or let me just say the advice that will help you most, is from the people who have experienced life more than you. So this is why sometimes I urge everyone to take criticism with a grain of salt. It's like movies nowadays. Okay, sometimes it's good to watch movies based on critiques, but remember, the filmmaker was not making these movies for critics to watch. He was making movies for audiences to watch. Some of us just want to have a good time. Okay, we are not here interested with it. I don't know the plot line of the story. I don't know what, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make this doesn't make that. Okay, some of us are just here to watch a fucking movie and have a good time. Okay, and that's the same thing with life. Like, you can't be asking for criticism for everyone. I mean, just learn to be your own critic, okay? If it helps, go on YouTube and watch some successful filmmakers, maybe get their ideas on maybe whatever you want to pursue. Maybe get their ideas from being a doctor, and make sure that they're certified doctors, because some of them they can say, oh yes, I have years of experience in this and that, but the real truth is they're not experienced in that field. So critics, okay? Listen here, my critics, or those people who love criticizing other people. Before you open your mouth and tell someone something, just make sure that you have an understanding as to what their goal is, as to what circumstances they're going through, as to what difficulties and challenges they experience in trying to make whatever they're trying to make. It doesn't matter if you're trying to be a doctor, it doesn't matter if you're trying to be a physician, it doesn't matter if you're trying to be a carpenter. I expect that if you want to be a good carpenter, you're going to go to a good carpenter to seek advice. You're not going to go to me and ask me, hey, I don't know what dimensions are good for this and this, because honestly speaking, I don't know anything about carpentry. Okay, and that's because I'm not in that field. It's the same thing with film. Hey, y'all motherfuckers out there just giving out critiques here and there, man. Yo, man, you need to chill. Do you have films we can watch and say that, hey, this is the right guy to guide us? Okay, and I'm not saying that we should disregard, yes, some of the issues that were raised by some of those people is correct, but some of those issues were raised because some of them are very absurd. I'm not going to talk about them. I'm just going to wait for the second episode to come out so that maybe I can talk about them, because I was like, some of these people are complaining, yet they're the same people going to watch some certain kinds of movies. Okay, and that thing, I'm not gonna lie, that thing really pissed me off. Okay, and that is why I chose to talk about this topic today. And yeah, I mean, just be your own critic. Take critiques from friends with a grain of salt. Also take critiques from older people with a grain of salt, because remember, at the end of the day, you are put here, you have your own mind, you're not sharing your brain with anyone. Okay, so I think I've yapped a long time, and I'm sure you get my point. My point is, not every critique is good for you, and always evaluate the person who is critiquing you. Do they have their own agendas? Like, okay, even on that point of agendas, it's the same way. I got a critique from someone else, and I'm not saying that I don't respect your opinion. I respect your opinion, but I'm pretty sure I answered you the correct way, where I said I'm not going to change my identity, I'm not going to change my style of video making to appease you. Okay, because remember, at the end of the day, I don't need to sacrifice who I am for the sake of others. I am me, man. I'm not anyone else out there, man. Okay, you need to maintain the integrity as to who you are. Okay, because for me, when you told me that, I don't know what, this and that, it came for me, I sort of reasoned out and said, these are the kinds of people who what can I say, instant gratification. Like, you want to see what you want to see as quick as possible, okay? And you see, that's not my style. I like to first of all explain things and then get to the final end so that you can understand what I'm trying to say, okay? So remember, I take your critics, and I'm not like a negative person where I don't know, I bash out people here and there. All I'm saying is I'm really cautious of what I listen or what I take into consideration. So whenever you're giving anyone a critique, whenever you're giving me, whenever you're leaving comments on my videos down there, because I don't even get comments from people, okay, whenever you choose to leave a comment. And by the way, there's one thing that I hate. Oh, let me talk about this because I'm ending the video. These people who keep on saying subscribe back, I'm never going to subscribe to you. If you're not worth watching, I'm not going to watch you. So if you want to get offended and unsubscribe, unsubscribe. Okay, that thing is really annoying. Remember, you're invading my content, asking for people to come to your channel. Okay, that is being disrespectful of YouTube channels. Okay, so if you want us to watch your content, that's why there's a fucking WhatsApp YouTubers group. Okay, I'm going to watch the content from there, and if I choose that, or if I say that, or if I feel that your content is worth watching, yeah, I'm going to watch it. But if it's not worth watching for me, I ain't gonna watch it. Sorry, but your content ain't my cup of tea. It's not that you're making bad content, it's just that I'm me and I have taste and preferences. Okay, so without further ado, let me get on finishing the video. I hope you have learned something new, and again, take critiques with a grain of salt. Remember, you have your own head. Reason out before you take critiques from anyone, because some people have their own agendas when they're telling you stuff. Okay, some people are projecting their failures on you, and yeah, so I don't think I have anything else to say other than I'll see you in the next one.
Before you go walking away, let me show you how we can get down.